Hey, welcome back everybody to video number 2. Good job sticking with it. You probably made it past what most people quit on video number 1, so good job with that. And not to be a motivational speaker or anything, but you can do anything you set your mind to as long as you believe you can do it. So what are we going to be talking about in this video? We're just going to be first talking a little bit more about this interactive Python, and second is just getting some vocabulary out there that'll help you in your development career. Do you need help advancing your coding skills? Check out my new program, Code Breakthrough. Code Breakthrough offers hands-on learning with Python and data structures, algorithms, and interview challenges. With a supportive community and regular new content, Code Breakthrough will help you get hired or advance your career. For a limited time launch special, use the link in the description to get 20% off your subscription. See you there! So again, if you want to get this page open, all you gotta do is download Python and open the idle here, and there you go. Now, that was the first step, and what we did in the end of the last video is we did something like this, 5 plus 5. And when we run this, we get some value in return. And the vocabulary I want to share with you today is an expression. An expression is anything that gets evaluated to some value. So 5 plus 5 is an example of an expression. So if you ever have any questions on vocabulary, there's actually a useful resource in the documentation. So let me show you that, guys. Go to the documentation at docs.python.org/3 for Python 3. And then in here, there is this glossary. And you can scroll through here to find any keyword you're looking for, or you can find within the page. So we can look for expression. And there's a bunch of different ones on here, but the one I'm really looking for is the actual definition right here. And it pretty much says what I just said. They must have stole it from me. It's some syntax that can be evaluated to some value. In other words, an expression is an accumulation of expression elements like literals, names, and a bunch of other keywords that we're going to be going through inside of this series. And the thing you should try to understand here is that it returns a value. So anytime we need some value in our code, we can use an expression in place of that value. So for example, if you're writing code that is expecting a number, instead of using 10, you could instead use 5 plus 5, because that expression is evaluated and returns a value of 10, which will then be used inside of the code. And why is this important? Why am I making this more complicated? Well, the reason this is important is because it allows us to be very dynamic with our code. Instead of always typing out a value, sometimes we're going to work with a variety of values and mix them together to get a final value that will be returned and we can then use. So, maybe you're doing some calculations. You ask someone their age, and then you say age plus something else, and that is evaluated. That is what makes programming so dynamic. We can make programs that will work with a variety of different things, and it all works because we can create expressions. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is that if you are working inside of Python and you're struggling with some concept, you can say help and pass that into here. So for example, what if I pass in the value 10? Pressing enter, we get this weird thing that says squeezed text. And basically it's just saying, hey, it outputted a bunch of information. So you can expand that and you can read all about it or get any kind of signatures that are required later on when you're doing some more advanced Python stuff. So there you go. You got 3 different resources. One is the online code for this series on GitHub, Caleb Curry. And then 2 is the documentation, the different vocabulary you can look up. And 3 is the help inside of the interpreter here. You can use that for anything you're struggling with to get specifics. So now that I've given you all of that boring information, in the next video, what are we going to be talking about? Well, now I want to start working with